Reporting.
All right, so next up in our review of When Wind Meets Fire by Elevation Worship, track 6, "Oh You Praise."
Which, until I looked at the title and saw that the word "owe" is OWE, like I owe money or I owe something, I was like, OH, comma, you praise. And I was like, what is the song even about? Oh, you praise. Like, what is the song even about? But it means that we owe the Lord praise, I suppose.
Well, we assume that that's who they're talking to. Looks like this this one features Chandler Moore, who is of Maverick City Music, which
Oh.
we've done some reviews of their songs as well.
Hmm.
So this should be interesting.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Here we go. Okay. I agree with this so far.
Yeah.
Like every the fact that my heart is still beating and my lungs are still breathing is definitely I owe the Lord the praise for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I agree with that. I'm looking at the lyrics, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind this one so much so far. Okay.
Even the "You Woke Me Up This Morning."
Yeah, exactly. Though you woke me up, that's what I was saying. Like you woke me up
Yeah.
this morning, like the fact that I'm alive is totally because Christ allowed me to live
Yep.
through the night.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I'm okay. I'm good with that. Okay. Okay, so this is where it's starting to go into that gospel feel that I'm not a huge fan of, but I've
Yeah.
talked about that before, so I don't need to keep harping on it.
Yeah.
Um, I also struggle with another thing I struggle with gospel music, and I know this is just part of the style. It feels very like. Do you remember when Prince of Egypt came out? Now I know I'm going way back. Okay, back into the recesses of our memories. But the movie Prince of Egypt came out, and their main song, the "There Can Be Miracles When You Believe" song, was sung by a cover was sung by Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston,
Okay.
and the whole song sounds like they're competing. Like they're both like trying to outdo each other with vocal tricks and tips and things.
I see. Yeah.
And so like that he's singing by himself so it doesn't feel like a competition, but that kind of style can you like rub me the wrong way where it's like like I'm obviously not any good at it, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, like they're up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And it's like, man, just pick a note. Anyway. So minus all the vocal tricks that irritate me, I don't mind this so much.
Yeah.
Oh, and the bassist having painted fingernails. I don't know what this is with guys painting your fingernails random different colors, but or yeah, I'm not a fan.
Maybe they're big Penn Jillette fans.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, it's a little hypocritical because when I was in high school, guys painted their fingernails black. That didn't bother me at all. But this new like hot pink or like rainbow color stuff, I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
okay. So, but for the most part, I'm not finding anything
Yeah.
too wrong with these lyrics.
Yeah. No complaints. So yeah. No complaints really.
Yeah, you're the only one with no complaints. If I can find something to complain about, I will.
All right.
I'll send my food back to the kitchen. No, I never do that. I never do that unless I'm allergic to what's on the plate. Unless it's life or death, I never send the food back. I just eat it. But anyway, all
All
right,
right.
there we go. I don't have a problem with this song mostly at all so far. Just the repetitiveness, but
It repeats a lot. It repeats a lot. Um,
yeah,
that's the thing with Maverick, especially in maybe it's a gospel thing. Maybe it's more
yeah,
typical. I think it is more typical of gospel, but it still is a little annoying where, yeah, you've got, in this case, a 9-minute song, but it's not 9 minutes of new information. It's just kind of
yeah,
the same 45 seconds repeated over and over. And that's a
yeah,
lot. That's pretty repetitive.
yeah, yeah. But I do think that this is true. The lyrics where it's saying like, "What the ways that you've made for the price you've paid for your mercies every day," and then it goes down to when I think of all you've done, when I think of all you brought me through, when I think of your love. It's like, okay, yeah, there's okay, like that. Yes, you do. Oh, praise. I'm going to skip pretty far ahead. I'm looking at the lyrics, and this goes
Yeah,
on for several
yeah,
verses.
it
So I'm going to
does.
skip kind of close to the end, I think.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I was going to say, musically, I like the fact that it's like calling back to like the first verse, and then it's combining it with like the line of the song, right? So it's like, "You woke me up this morning, I'll never get over it. My cup is overflowing, I'll never get over it." So it's like going back to the
Yeah,
thing.
like kind of themes. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a bookend, which is kind of musically nice.
yeah,
Yeah, but the clothes are ridiculous on a lot of the people on the stage.
yeah. Yeah,
And
Matt.
I'm always go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I don't really have a lot on this one. Um, I will
Yeah.
say anytime it says spontaneous, it's not. It's it's
Yeah.
it's
It's
planned.
planned. Yeah. It's
So,
all planned. Everything's planned.
but
Um
I don't have big problems here.
yeah.
I'm not a
Um
fan of the song, but yeah,
every time yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not theologically too terrible. I will say I'm always worried. What's the name of the blonde girl again that sings?
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yeah,
I'm
Tiffany
always worried
Hudson.
she's gonna jump that baby right out of her belly. Every time she's jumping up and down, and I'm like, "Oh, hold the child!"
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh. What? Oh, let's hope not. All
then
right.
her cup really will be overflowing.
Oh
Okay,
gosh.
here we go.
Yes. All right. Let's wrap this one up.
Okay,
All right. Cool. Well,
take it or leave it.
yeah. Yeah. All right. Well,
I
come
do
back for
think it's
next
also
time.
very, yeah, I think it's also very interesting that of all these songs I've heard so far, none of them are like musically or lyrically unique enough that I'm remembering the tune after I've heard it. Like I can think of worship songs where I can listen to I could start singing it right now and I would know the words and I would know the tune. I can't remember the tune. We've been listening to these, but they all are starting to sound the same to me and I'm having a hard time telling the differences. I guess I will say I do still have "I got a new thing coming." That bit is stuck in my
Oh
head.
wow.
So
Yeah.
that's one that's actually sticking with me. But for the
Yeah.
most part I haven't really held on to any of this.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them. I wouldn't say a lot on this album sound the same with each other, but they sound very similar to past Elevation songs.
Albums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, especially because they did a whole album collaborating with Maverick, so a
Oh,
lot of
well, then
Maverick
yeah.
songs sound very similar to each other. So yeah, nothing really stands out in that regard.
Yeah, no.
So
I'm more 5 or 6 songs deep and I'm really not remembering too many of them, if
yeah,
any. One part of one of them.
yeah. All
All
right.
right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by and joining us on this musical journey.
Yeah.